Welcome to the channel. Today I'll be showing you how I process songs, how I process music, the mindset behind everything I create when I'm making music. And I'll be doing this with a song I made with Yemi Alade. It's a song off her Mama Piano EP, and I'll be showing you the walkthrough, the process, my mindset and why I did some things that I did in the record. And yes, with that said, let's get straight into the video. Your zone. And before we start the video, I want you to know that Krizbeatz Music Academy's classes has started. So you can click to join the private classes if you want. And if not, you can join the general class. And then we have Sunday Live with Krizbeatz, where we'll do live reviews, or we might be making beats live or remixing a popular song live, on the channel. So if something like that interests you, watch the previous live video, and then you can see the email to submit your song. We're going to be working on this song.
All my ladies on the floor. All my ladies on the floor. All my ladies, all my ladies.
Yes, so first thing first, before we start talking about the structure of the song, how the song came to be, I want you guys to understand that when building a song, you always want to have a particular thing in mind, which is what you want to do. So once you know what you want to do, you can decide how creative you want to let it sound, or how creative you want it to be. As any sound, amapiano is not a new sound. For me, approaching any music I make, just the way I approach any music, any beat I want to make, is how I want the final product to sound like. What do I want it to sound like? When I got a call from Mama, from Yemi Alade, that she's going to be in town for a couple of days, and she's trying to finish up like her album. As most of you guys know, we have like a very beautiful working relationship, and it's been a while. So she called me that she wants to release something, and in her words, it's all gbedu, to be honest. So when she called me, I had already started looking for the idea, because this is someone I've worked with over time. So anytime we want to work, I can't just pull up what she would expect like producers to pull up for her normally, because this is me. This is the king of new wave at the end of the day. So on WorldWaveRadio, I'm going to be making a video called How I Discovered a New Genre. So if you're not following there too, please be following. We post every week. The beautiful thing about this song is it feels like a movie, it feels like Afro movie. So the first thing I did was to create the vocal chants I wanted. So this is the first thing I did before even making chords, before making beats. This. When I did the so after that, I started thinking that what if Chris makes a beat for Michael Jackson? What would that sound like? I took Yemi Alade's head and placed it into Michael Jackson's head, or vice versa. You get the gist. So I started thinking about that was what we based the writing of this song on. So after that, I added this bass, like a Moog bass from Serum. You get, so it sounds like it's about to be a war. Then yes, after doing that, I added a texture like a rainforest thing, where you have birds and all these things chirping into the song, so that it creates that Africanism. Oh my goodness, English will not finish me. What is Africanism? Yeah, so it creates that Africanism, if you will. You can hear automatically start bringing us back home to Africa. Yes, so after that, I have this sample from the Krizbeatz Music Academy sample packs, and this one. So it's supposed to be echo, like what do we call Lagos? Echo, like so echo. Okay, yeah, so the log drum VST, added the log drum to it just to, of course, why not? But not so much, not a log, but come on. Yeah, so that's pretty much the intro of the song, and then the next thing I added was me hyping.
Listen, I didn't want for. And this leg we went on the sled at chloroquine. Yes.
Yeah, so I got the rainforest from Splice. Yeah. And then this too.
And Yemi Alade,
You get the gist. We were able to do that. And then the next thing was a DJ scratch. So this is as part of the intro. We did that. So after I did this, I already know that, okay, yes, this is going to be like a dance, So if you're not dancing, you don't even know what's wrong with you then. And I started creating the drums. If you're looking at recreating something like this, you should have your headphones on. You should be in a good listening environment where you can follow through. The tempo is 1-1-4. I created this drum pattern on FL Studio. Then I brought it into Ableton to complete it because, of course, I'm also an Ableton guy. So, yeah. So the kick first. So when I'm bouncing from FL, I like to just put things in straight line. I like to group things I know I would definitely be mixing together. So there. Some more. So if you see the ololo, because the reason why I have the ololo there is because when I was making the drum, that's what I was saying. That's it. Ololo, ay 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 ay. Ololo, ay 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 ay. Ololo, ay. So that's why. Yeah, so we added the shaker to the groove. If you have this, you've already made the beat, bro. Trust me. Yes, love that one so much. So we're able to get the drums ready. So this was the first thing I went to play for her. That okay, yeah. So this is the song, this is the idea, and then it was crazy because I was thinking of something crazy, and they were saying we know Chris is going to come up with something crazy. But yeah, it's all good. It feels good to be able to know that people know that, oh yes, if we want something different, if we want something that is out of the ordinary, Chris is the guy to go to. And I love that about, what God is doing. So yes. So if we listen to the drums and the way from the beginning, you see how then let's add the log drum. Let's have some. Come on. Yes. Yes, so that's where the song started from. If you notice, this is an Ama piano riser. It's different from the basic riser that. Okay, so this is one of my own risers, my pre-made risers. Then we have this. So with the scratch, I had to warp the scratch to be able to match my tempo. The original tempo was 90 BPM, so I time stretched it to fit this thing. So don't feel bad if you don't have it perfectly like this. You can always use technology around it. Then after recording the song, so I rearranged it to start by using this. Oh yes, I failed to mention that these strings, if you know my production, usually I don't use strings like this. I almost never use it, so, but yeah, indeed in this one, I added it. And I added it to create that movie feel. So if you have this and this, the only thing remaining for us is my song. Where have you been all this while? The love I have for you is shining. Papa, eh? Papa, eh? So yes, we added that, and every other thing was just majorly on build-ups, So I started putting like things. What was this? Yeah. So I love how this sounds, and it's so crazy because it came from a crash. It came from this crash, from this riser. Yeah, the delay of the crash just used that detail to create another type of groove. That's mad, Can you imagine? That's mad. I need to even export that out as a loop. What? I like how that sounds. So another takeaway from this is how I use the log. So usually people lay logs with, snares, hits and stuff. But I laid the log with a brass. That is the major log with a brass. So if you hear this, see. If you noticed, it's not perfectly on the grid because I like it to feel a little human. I don't like it to be like a robot. I don't like it. So I would leave some lagging notes out on purpose, So listen to So yeah, I laid a log drum with a brass. So that is something you want to try to add into your production to just create feel. You can try to lay a log drum with a brass, try to lay a log drum with a piano, whatever thing you think, don't just be out of the ordinary. Don't let it go. You can lay it with a bird sound, anything, just try out things. That's why we produce music. That's why we're gods of our production. So we produce music for you to be able to get the feeling, and the feeling does not even come from what the artist is singing. The feeling comes from how we're able to interpret what the artist wants to sing, you know what I mean? So yes, pretty much every other thing is based off of arrangements, how the dynamics of the vocals, we started by singing this,
As we enter the club and nigga to the heart, the people they jump, dance and scatter the floor. Now Yemi they come, I know the door.
You understand? So that's like, so to give you that energy, because of course energy got things. Energy. Yes, sorry guys, I got flu, but if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. I hope I've been able to inspire you to, go make some more music. And if there's something I've not spoken about, please let me know. And then, yes, a lot of people have been saying, oh, Chris, what's going on? This. We've not been hearing it's Krizbeatz the drummer, but I changed the signature. It's now WorldWave. Yeah, so WorldWave. So yes, I hope you found all this tips and video insightful or entertaining or anything, leave a comment in the comment section about what you would want me to talk about. So yes, like and subscribe, as I will be bringing you more exciting stuff this year, like 2024. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed. It's going to be all round entertainment on this channel as well. Love, 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 love.